let's get into the story. Candace Cameron Bure. She says she wants to put Christianity back into Christmas movies, and she's absolutely getting dragged through the mud for these comments. And look, is that really such a bad thing to say? I guess it is nowadays, right? And regardless of how you feel about Christmas, and if you think that, Christmas Christians should be celebrating Christmas or not, that's a whole nother topic for a whole nother video, which I'm planning to talk about. But specifically, I'm more interested in the backlash that this woman is facing because of these comments. She wants to put Christianity back in Christmas movies. Now, a lot of y'all might know her, or maybe you don't know her, but she's in Full House, right? I used to watch Full House back in the day, obviously. Who didn't watch Full House way, way back in the I had to be less than like 10 years old when Full House was playing. But anyway, I used to watch it, right? But the real reason why people were so upset is because of this headline right here. It says, Candace Cameron Bure says Great American Family projects will focus on traditional marriage. She goes on to say that I think that Great American Family will keep traditional marriage at the core, the actress said in a recent interview about the network, which she serves as chief creative officer. So if y'all don't understand, Candace Cameron Bure, I guess she's like this massive Christmas movie star, like made for television movies, specifically on the Hallmark channel, which once again, I don't really watch the Hallmark channel. But nonetheless, it's very interesting because she chose to leave Hallmark, which I'm sure was paying her a grip of money, because she wasn't satisfied with the direction that the company was going creatively as it related to the representation of non-traditional marriage in their movies. And she says that she's a devout Christian woman and that basically she didn't want to play that game anymore. So she left the network. She went to another network, Great American Family. And she said, I changed networks because Great American Family will keep traditional marriage at the core. And so many, I was going to say stars, but I guess, celebrities, stars, whatever you want to call them. So many of these people in Hollywood are freaking out. They're freaking out. They're calling her a bigot. They're saying that she's homophobic. They're saying all of these things simply because she said that she wants to go with a company that aligns with her Christian beliefs. So now if our beliefs as Christians don't align with the beliefs of this world, now we're bigots, right? And it's so crazy because all these people had a lot to say. And granted, I really don't know who most of these people are. But one person said, honestly, I can't believe she would not only create a movie with intention of excluding LGBTQ plus, but then also talk about it in the press, said Jojo Siwa. This is rude and hurtful to a whole community of people. So Jojo Siwa, for those of you who do not know, Jojo Siwa, she's like this example for all the children of what a perfect non-binary individual should be. At least that's what the world wants you to believe, right? Whatever that means. But here's the thing about that statement. I can't believe that she would not only create a movie with the intention of excluding LGBTQ plus. So why does every movie now have to have a representation of LGBT? Why does every movie have to have a representation? As Christians, we're not sitting over here saying that every movie has to have a representation of Christian values, but then when we don't include, LGBTQ values, then we're bigots, right? It's like, do y'all people not understand how crazy this sounds? You got someone else saying that, thank God she's such a positive role model for my children. Talking about Jojo Siwa. Like Jojo Siwa is a positive role model for your children. Listen, if non-binary is being a positive role model, then hey, let's do it. Let's do it. And then you have this woman, Holly Robinson Peete, who once again, I don't know who this is. Maybe you know who this is. But she said, go make the content you want to make. But why insist on castigating, I hope I'm saying that right, others? It's the judgment for me, wrote Pete 58. As a proud mom of a LGBTQ person, the traditional marriage quote stung. Proud to be on Hallmark Channel, which understands the importance of diversity and inclusion of everyone. Once again, Hollywood got a lot of these people deceived, a lot of these people, twisted. Because why does it have to always be representation from the LGBTQ side? But from a Christian standpoint, we're not asking to be represented in every single movie in Hollywood. So why is it a problem when Christians go out and carve the tiniest of slithers in Hollywood to represent Jesus? All of a sudden, that's a problem. You know why? Because the industry itself is built on demonic principles. And these people are just falling into line. Another person said, this dude is from Mean Girls. I don't know if y'all seen Mean Girls. I've seen it way, way back in the day, but he said being LGBTQ isn't a trend. That guy and his network are disgusting. So the network, the Great American Family, the faith-based network that Candace is moving to, he's saying that network is disgusting. And then he said there's nothing untraditional about same-sex couples. There's nothing untraditional about it. Marriage was literally built for a man and a woman. That's the tradition, a man and a woman. So how is there nothing untraditional about same-sex couples? I don't think we can go off the deep end and make crazy statements like that and not, does that even make any sense? That makes no sense. By definition, it is untraditional. But yet it doesn't surprise me. It doesn't surprise me because this is the same person who is in a new Hulu series called Welcome the Chippendales, which is also endorsed by Hallmark. So look, she didn't want to play the game anymore. She didn't want to play the game that Hallmark is going down, this game where you have to pander and where you have to appease and where you have to make all this effort to go out of your way to over-represent this group. She didn't want to play that game anymore. And I applaud her for doing that. Is she perfect? No, she's not perfect, but none of us Christians are perfect. But I do respect the fact that she's stepping out and she's willing to risk these relationships within Hollywood to stand up for what she believes in, which is traditional marriage, which is Christianity. I don't find anything wrong with that at all. But it's just so funny. It's so interesting how these people choose to respond. But also, this was also something that these people are just going crazy at this point. These people are going crazy. I was on TikTok, just minding my business. And then I came across this post. Let me show it to you.
Hi, I think I'm in the wrong place. I lived a long and beautiful life serving the Lord. I'm Candace Cameron Bure. Oh yeah, we have you all set up on the 13th floor. You'll be sharing a room with Donald Trump. Welcome to hell. What? No! How? Dude, you were so homophobic. This is a mistake.
This is homophobic now. In this day and age, the standard to be considered homophobic is simply saying that you believe in traditional marriage. Okay.
I followed Christ's teachings. From what year? Pardon? What year were those teachings from? 0? They were from the year 0? Oh, sweetie, Jesus has learned a lot since then. Do you know how much Glee he's seen? Then he watched a bunch of Wanda Sykes specials and he just kept yelling, I love this lesbo. Anyway, I hope you enjoy.
So blasphemous, right? And that's such a insubstantial argument. To say that the teachings from zero, to say that Jesus's teachings are irrelevant because of the time period that he taught them in is completely irrational, irrelevant, and it's an unsubstantiated argument because his teachings are still relevant today just based on all the prophecy that has already been fulfilled in the Bible. The teachings still are applied to today, even just based on everything that you see going on. How can you act like, and here, I understand, right? I'm a Christian. Of course, I'm going to have this view of Jesus that the world doesn't have of him. But to say that, oh, his teachings are so old, they don't apply to today. All of his teachings do apply for today because he's eternal. So, and it's just so blasphemous. Jesus ain't going over here talking about let's go this, lesbo. Like, oh, all right. I'm sorry.
Enjoy your stay here for eternity. There's no room service. The towels are always wet, and the TV only plays the movie Cats, but none of the Jennifer Hudson parts. Is there any way I could at least get my own room? Sorry, it's a full house.
All right. So you see what's going on with these people, man. She getting canceled because she believes in the Bible. She believes in Christianity. And this kind of goes in line with what I was saying yesterday about the whole, the Marriage Act that is about to be passed. And it's like, bro, if any of us have opposing views to this world when it comes to these basic truths, then we're canceled, right? It is what it is. What do y'all think? Let me know in the comments what you think about this story. Does she deserve to be canceled over this? Get in my comments. Let me know. Like this video. I'm out.